All right, so let's say you're at a party and you're there with your partner, but you guys are, still new and still fresh. You haven't established much, like are we exclusive or are we not? You've dated, you've gone on maybe five, six, 10 dates, something like that. So you're at this party and this amazingly beautiful woman walks through the door, and you can see that she really is carrying herself with a lot of confidence, a lot of self-assurity. You can tell that there's this deep sense of self-worth and that she is not apologizing for her power, for her beauty, and for her sexuality. So she's really standing there in her sacred feminine. Now, there's an opportunity in this moment for you to go one of two directions. You could go down the envy path and start to feel threatened by her sacred feminine energy that is exuding out of her, or you could go down the path where you feel inspired by her and you see her as a model or somebody that you just want to like stand next to. Get your body close to that person so that your mirror neurons start to pick up on this amazing confidence that she's walking around with. You too can have what she has. She has most likely done a lot of deep work on herself to get to that level. So you really have the opportunity to do some work on yourself in that moment right there, right? Instead of choosing the old pattern and the old habit of just being like threatened, feeling jealous, feeling envious, wishing you had something other than what you do have, you could just stand in the power of what you do have and get closer to that person and start to soak in some of the divine feminine energy, that sacred feminine energy that is coming from her. It is a choice that you get to make every single day in every single moment. How much you want to stand in your own beauty and stand in your own power. And it does take energy. So if you're not sleeping well, if you're not eating well, if you've been depleted, if you've been sick for a long time, it's hard to do. You need to be really well resourced. So you need to sleep well and eat well and have energy in order to change the DNA codes inside of your body to one where you are really expressing and standing in your full femininity. And to stand in your full femininity, you've got to be in right relationship with your sexuality. And so that involves receptivity, it involves integrity, and it involves discerning, knowing when to choose which modes for which certain outer situations. So there is a lot to it, and if you're on the path, I just want to bow down to you because I know how deep this path can go. And it can definitely trigger some people. So if you've had any issues or any roadblocks along the way, I would love to hear from you. I'd love to hear a story, or I'd love to hear something you're experiencing right now. I would love to hear, because all of those seemingly roadblocks or moments where it feels like you're stuck in the envy loop, or you're stuck in that jealousy bubble and you can't get out, all of those are opportunities for growth. Those are the moments where you're getting squeezed like a contraction so that you can come out into the next expansion. So really owning your sacred feminine energy is a birthing process. It's a rebirthing of who you are, of who you get to be in the world, and it is a worthy process. It is very, very amazing. Super high highs, super low lows, but you start to find a middle way with it. You start to find a middle ground, and once you've got that, then you're just, it's much more nuanced, and you're going to have a lot less of the extremities, the extreme highs and the extreme lows. So just wishing you an incredible journey on owning your sacred feminine energy as a woman in the world. And if anything comes up for you, reach out to me. I would love to hear from you. And then go ahead and like this video. All right, we'll see you next time.